I'm talking my backwoods. I'm smoking my backwoods. Marlboros with no filters. I just wanna smoke my dick. Why these bitches always on my dick? I'm always in my field. Riding my horse, I'm whipping shit.
We're gonna get to the bottom of Young Thug. We're gonna get to the bottom. Is he gay?
No.
Is he wearing those dress because he's...
Only reason...
We're gonna see the real... We're gonna get down to the bottom if he's...
Do you know like the real... Or not the real, but like...
He's of Young Thug.
No. Do you know what he's called himself?
Bleep it all. Who?
He's called himself the straightest man in the world.
Young Thug?
Mm-hmm.
Young Thug, this is the orgy. This is the origin of... We're gonna break it down.
No. Just take a step back and just like, who's your favorite artist of the generation? Because mine's Damien Young Thug. Either that or like...
Mine's Ugly God. Ever heard Water? Water. Water. You ever heard Water?
Water.
Let me tell you something, boy. When I was in fucking senior year and I was listening to Water, I was fucking... Sorry, Val. That's a joke. But I was fucking... Remember that?
And you were listening to Water?
How does it go? Bitch like water.
And yeah, and I would listen to those songs and it would hype me up and it would give me confidence to be a man. What other songs do that?
Drift Away by...
What
were the lyrics in it?
I can't think of it.
I don't know any of the lyrics
of
it.
Water.
Play my fallacies. Play my fucking fortunes. That's what I used to slap. Who did you slap? Fucking, what was that one dude?
Who's your favorite?
Who'd you listen to? Juice WRLD? Punk?
No, I
Juice WRLD's dead. Get over it.
That's a little bit before our generation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I never listened to him. In like freshman year, I listened to just like Joey Badass and fucking... It was Joey Badass and A$AP Rocky, the fucking...
Do you think they fell off, though?
Free my boy.
Who?
Joey.
Oh. He's
What?
He's enslaved to the system. He's enslaved to the system, to the Almighty.
He's a free spirit, bro.
We pray to the Lord. He has plenty of talks.
He got his third eye open.
Yeah. What did you say, Mander?
Do you think they fell off?
Joey Badass? I don't think he just kind of like, it's almost like he just took a break. Like he just stopped. Like
but he's good still. It's just like a different route.
Where's Reese's mic?
But he does a lot of other shit too.
But it's like mainstream now, you know. He's going for that kind of sound. Before it was like the New York hardcore raw sound.
Look at
and now it's just like it's different.
My favorite artist was Uncle Cracker.
Is that real?
Yeah, Drift Away.
Where's the fallacy in him? Where's the prophet? Where's all this shit, Mander? Tell me, he has no backbone for this argument.
That's what his ancestors used to say. They would say, Uncle Cracker.
Yeah. Uncle Cracker gets him good. Gets him good.
Who's your favorite, like, real rapper?
I'd probably go with A$AP Rocky.
Really? Like, all together?
Yeah, or Mac Miller. You know, he's dead.
R.I.P. Did you like Testing?
Mac Miller would have been a good one 3 years ago. Before he...
No, yeah, Testing was cool.
You gotta bleep that.
I need to re-listen to Testing.
I think there was only like 3 songs there.
No, I need to re-listen to it. I don't think I listened to the whole album. Like,
I just liked his, like, 2015, like, just when we were in high school, his A$AP's music.
Yeah, no.
That was At Long Last A$AP.
Mm-hmm. That little run from, like,
that album is crazy.
Goldie.
2014 to, like, 2016.
Who, Ferg? Ferg was real good, man. Ferg, when he dropped down those bars on motherfucking, what's that one song that was big in high school?
Work?
What?
No. There was another one that was like A$AP Ferg that was even bigger.
Come on, you know.
No. It wasn't the rubber band. No. I love how you said it like the same way. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I remember.
Slob on my dog, like corn on the cob. That one.
Oh, yeah.
I have a gripe with this song.
I do not like that flow, bro. But, I mean, it's cool because Ferg is just cool like that.
I have a gripe with this song, though, because he bites on somebody else. And I'll, like, tell him next, but...
Oh, my God, look at the camera. Look at my hand. Look at my hand, Dom. Oh, look at the camera.
Hey, that's like a little eel.
Are you gonna pass this whole song?
That's like a little electric eel. That's like a dolphin dodging poachers.
That's literally how I.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Why are you using that type of sexual
I don't
language
want that
right
in
now?
there.
Wait,
Reese is a loose cannon. Huh?
can I play a song next? Because I feel like he bites on a flow.
Okay, yeah. So you're saying this is the flow that
He
Plain
bites on-
Jane, that part, the where he
Slop.
says,
I got a couple biters on my fucking notes. I could expose a couple of you biters. I'm looking at one right now. Mike Tyson right hook my dick. Cutting that song. Cutting that part of you saying Mike Tyson right hook.
I'll hit you with the right hook.
Are you gonna cut it in?
yeah, fuck no.
Fuck you. We worked hard on that song. We worked hard on that song. You're not gonna put it in?
Bro, we should. That's why I'm saying we should release an album.
We have plenty of songs on backstock that you guys haven't heard. I have Mander. Oh, Mander. Mander. I have Big Jip. Fucking on that Corduroy Couch. Big Jip.
Jill, fucking on that Corduroy Couch. Big Jill, fucking on that Corduroy Couch. Big Jill, fucking on that Corduroy.
We got. And
You got
oh yeah, I got
What should we
Feel
call
like
the
I
album?
did too much. Feel like I did too much. Let's get on it. I got that.
Feel like I did too much. Feel like I did too much. Let's get on it.
What else I got? What's the one? What's the tsunami one? How does that go? I say a bad word in that.
Well, what about No Filter?
Yeah, you can't say that.
No filter on the beach. I smoke straight damn neat.
Yeah, Marlboro, no filter on that bitch. I smoke just straight damn neat. I want my lamp with my shit. I want my lamps with my shit.
Marlboro, no filter on the beach.
We could probably just. You guys could probably just drop that song again, but just bleep out all the bad shit you said.
Bro, it would be just all bleeps.
It'd be bleeps, bleep, bleeps. I wasn't provocative in that. You can't take me down.
You said you were whipping your sheeps.
Okay. I said I had the lambs sipping lean. They was stumbling.
That's fire.
Cut in the bar. Cut in the bar right here. We could cut in the bar. We could show you what I was saying.
Got my lambs out back, they stumbling. Cause I fed them lean with my fucking stomach.
Peter's
What's up,
finna
Mander?
be on you.
I found it.
Show it, Mander. So
I
Plain
feel like
Jane.
it's been so long.
A$AP
It's not
Ferg.
worth it.
So
We got a beef with you, A$AP.
So Mander
Ferg.
has a gripe with A$AP Ferg.
Oh,
Oh.
do your job. What era is this from?
A$AP Ferg, you have some explaining to
It's
do.
an homage. I think it's fine.
He didn't call it out. Is it in the fucking bio?
Did you hear that?
What did he say?
He said, "Look on my butt."
What is that?
Birdie what?
I'll
Make that a
Birdie.
sound.
They don't have the lyrics.
Make that a soundbite. Birdie what?
Wait, you can do it. You
Say
gotta.
it.
You gotta do it until it's clean. Like
Ready?
Oh, you want?
Bob on my knob, like corn on the cob. Check in with me and do your job. Lay on the bed and give me head. Don't have to ask, don't have to beg. Juicy is my name, sex is my game. Let's call the boys, let's run a trade. Squeeze on my nuts, lick on my butt. So that's your curly hair, please don't touch. First find a mate, second find a place. Third find a bag to hide the whole face. Real name Rover. I said bend over. I started knock to knock. There came the odor. I smelled the bush. Would have had a whoosh. Told her to stop and had to take a douche.
Brody,
While she
what?
said that, I didn't want the cat, so I had to bounce and never came back.
Never came back.
And then
Titty
it's-
tack tack.
And then
Witty whack hack.
Here, get that. Go with it.
Oh, what is it? Where am I at?
We're there.
While she
No,
did
no, no.
that,
No, right, just right there.
suck a brother dick. Oh wait,
No, it's just
wait, let me
that.
see. Suck a brother dick or something. 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 My brother D Magic. My brother D Magic said he gotta have it. I said forget it. It's too crabby. No, a little freak in Hollywood sucking on dick. Does it real good. She give you money. Fill up your tummy. House full of kids. Oh fuck. Parents all scrubby. Once had it down. Backyard to ground. Hit it from the back. Enjoy the sound. Lay on the cover. Always rub up.
Man.
Clip that. Show that to your mama.
That's where we get our influence for, basically.
That was 3-6 Mafia, though.
So basically,
They're legends.
we look up those sounds, we rap them, we acapella them, and we come up with our sounds, and that's where you guys are hearing our music.
That's what. That's a little taste.
That's just a little taste.
That was a little weird just reading some other shit.
There's some controversy behind a couple of our bars, but you guys will get behind it. You guys will back us up. I know you will. So
Man,
It's all in the name of
fine, it's
entertainment.
us.
it's all entertainment. Let me just tell you, at the end of the day, I'm not racist. Let's just put that out there, okay?
Every racist will say that.
Let me just tell you, at the end of the day, I don't see color. I don't.
You don't see men. You don't see women.
Nope.
Tell me about them little grays, bro.
I see organisms. That's all I see. I see an organism of smart, intelligent beings that aren't from here. That's what I see.
That's the Grays.
The Greys, if you look it up, pop it up on the channel right now. Put it up there. The Greys washed up on the Florida beach.
Exit
Type
out
that-
of our video. and
Type
go
that
look
into
it up.
Google.
What are the Grays?
The Greys are a smart type of species that washed up onto the Florida beach as of recently.
What do you mean species? Where do they come from?
They come from a far type of land. Let's just say if we had intergalactic
fucked
travel.
So
Oh,
racist.
see,
That's
they're aliens.
If we had intergalactic travel, you would know, Mander. Let's just put that out
So
there.
they're aliens?
Aliens from a far place away from here. What, Dom?
Why are you so?
Is
like,
this entertainment?
you're so, like specific.
Is
but,
this
like,
comedy hour?
Specific at the
Hey,
same time, like
If they're so smart, how do they fucking drown?
Let me just tell you this.
He said
You
a
don't
lot
think
without saying anything.
Elon Musk is one of them.
he said.
And he's glad to have you three around because you are all his little sheep. Let's say that.
Man, crypto's like... Am I gonna, like...
Invest into crypto. You're going to become the
It's too late.
slave.
It was too late. You should have fucking invested on the crash.
He said, "What are the Grays?" And he said, "They're just smart type."
Yeah, he was
He said, "They're a smart type of species." They washed up on the Florida coast.
Yeah, they did. And if you guys are pretending like you didn't see
he's
it,
ever seen of it. That's just all they are.
if you guys are pretending like you actually didn't see it on TikTok, go fuck yourself.
I have a theory where the aliens are actually just living in the underworld. Yeah, I've been thinking
The
about
underworld?
this. Yeah, so just the sea,
Yeah,
and they come up. Yeah, the
Because
sea.
that's why in that video now
They just go down.
Yeah, they just could dip underwater.
They live
They hit
underwater.
the sea. They fucking have their pharmacy in the sea.
Where
How
they
do you
get the
think they're
weed from?
healing their people?
They probably just get the weed up.
I saw a conspiracy. Hold on. I saw a conspiracy where death is a deadly disease. Listen to me. Don't you say nothing, Mander. I know this shit from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
Death.
Uh-huh.
So there's alien species above that live in different planets, but the ones that are born with the death gene get sent down here. That's why we all die. Okay?
What? So
if you got death disease, right?
Died?
Hold on.
If you're plagued with the death, you got a ticking time bomb. Once you hit 90, Dom, lights out, brother. Got it?
No.
so that's a disease.
That's a disease, and we're sent
No,
here
So we all have it
because
as
we
well.
have it, and they don't want to intermingle with us. That's why they only come and visit sometimes to see what the fuck we doing. That we
Because
ain't going to them.
They're foul.
Yeah, they're like, they're
fine.
foul. Make sure they're down there because we don't want to be touched by these little death boys.
Or
Because
they're
if
the
they
weak
touch us,
ones.
these die.
They're the weak ones.
Yeah, well,
I'm American, bro. I'm fucking strong.
But I think like
We've grown to
I
love
really
it.
don't think they would give a fuck about us if there's that so far. They're so far advanced of us. If these videos are real and all that shit, and like if it's all real, like the fucking thing just shooting around there, like we don't know, we don't have that type of technology. Like
Told you.
if that shit is real, like they're probably just
Could've told you that.
we're probably just like a little playground for them. Like we're
Yeah.
so like we're just so weak to them. Like they're probably just like
I swear.
we'll just visit and see,
They
and
think
they're
I'm
like,
weak?
oh.
No, you
They think I am?
You think
If you
know
get
what I
face to
think?
face with one of them.
Can I tell you, Mander? I'm sorry
what
to
if
cut
you
you off,
They could
Mander.
probably like
feel like it's
teleport
just
and
the
shit
water.
though.
Let me tell you something.
You think they teleport?
If there's a gray down here right now, and you want to 1v1 versus a real fucking American, you come down. You come down to 1069 Outrigger Circle. We will have a fucking battle in the middle of that field out in the back. I swear to fucking God, if I don't get you in a heel hook by the end of that, I'm not a man.
And then we should just like cut it and like he just gets like fucking
Beamed?
taken out.
No
He
beams.
just get beamed out of
No
here.
lasers. 1v1. Man versus a mano. Uno aduno. Me and you, buddy. Gray versus man. I'm calling you out now. Let's have it down. First intergalactic wrestling match.
We can promote it.
What
We can promote it.
What
We'll
if
call
you just
it-
woke up one day and there was you just walked out your door and there was just a fucking like alien shit.
We're
just
getting our
sitting there.
ones in. That's all I'm
And
saying.
it said ready.
Yeah, no lasers, no probes, none of that ish. It's man versus a man, whatever the fuck you are.
Like, you have to be like, let me get my film crew, right?
No. We can do off camera, whatever he's comfortable with. I don't give a fuck. I just need my ones in. I'm sick of all this shit. You're
It's not even
superior.
for the camera.
Yeah, it's not for the camera. It's to see who's the real like best caveman. If there was no technology involved, who's winning? Like if we see each other in the wilderness, if I got a brick and you got a stone, who's winning?
I don't even think they have wilderness though. That's why it would be your advantage because they don't even have that shit.
Let's get into it.
But
Let's
maybe
get
they're
into a
just
jungle.
actually
Let's
just
get
hella
at it.
strong because their worlds are just so fucked.
I hope you're stronger than
No,
me.
they're probably weak because they just have technology. They just have crazy ass brains and shit.
That's not my. I was born like this. They was born like that. Well, I'm just saying. Let's see who the real powerful fucking species is without all the gadgets. Let's see. Let's get it cracking. Who do we got to talk to get this going?
Elon.
I don't know. Maybe Elon. Yeah, Elon might be able to promote it.
Okay, well let's get it because I'm fucking sick of it.
Man, he's trying to get them to probably fucking come down.
I favor this.
Why do you think he's doing SpaceX? It's just
Here's
to see
another theory.
aliens.
I'll do the boxing match. I'll be the first
Elon
boxing
wants
match.
to probe everyone because he's already an alien. He wants to put the microchip in your head.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
he's
why
gonna
I'm cool with
probe
that.
you.
That's
Ain't
the
doing
next
that.
generation. The next generation.
We're still hella weak though compared to them. We're just little weird flesh organisms.
I would love to see it. I would love to see their power. I would love.
to feel their power.
I'd love to feel it. If you're stronger than me, go for it, man. Take me down, double leg me. Don't forget about my heel hooks. I could grab a leg in a fucking instant.
I'd love to feel their power mano y mano, flesh on flesh.
That's what I'm fucking saying. It's like all this shit. They're all worried about the gadgets, the lasers. What if it comes down to a fist to fist, fisticuffs?
Yeah, because you're going to have to come down here to get me.
Yes.
You're going to have to come down here to get me.
You're gonna have to dig me out of the same hole you dug Osama out of,
Huh? We did that?
pussy.
Didn't we like dump him in the ocean?
We put a brick to his ankle. We shot him in the head and put a brick to his ankle and put him in the bottom of the fucking Atlantic.
They said we can't.
We didn't give a
him.
fuck about that fucking
No. The official thing is that like they didn't want to give him a burial. That
Bleep
people,
that,
like,
man.
That people like other terrorists could like go to and they could be a shrine to. So they just like put him at sea. But then like the conspiracy is that they never like killed him. They
Yeah.
never have the body.
Yeah, I think they killed him.
Yeah, they probably killed him.
Probably.
He's dead.
Because you could listen to, like, isn't there a thing where you could, like, listen to the fucking, listen to, like, Obama and, like, them getting, like, Obama
That
and
could all
Hillary
just be
and shit
fake,
getting,
too.
like, getting the message.
His son watched him die. Osama's son watched him die, him and his wife.
Is war worth it? Ask yourself that.
Was driving those planes in those buildings worth it, Osama? To watch your wife and son watch you die before their own fucking eyes? Was it worth it, buddy? I knew a couple people in that fire. Come down here and do it again, Osama. Piece of bitch. I slapped that guy right in his things.
If he is alive, you're calling him out.
If you're alive, Osama, I'll right off your head, pussy.
You know what's the crazy?
You go.
Dude, I don't give a
Dude,
fuck.
come
That's not
on.
racial because you want to know why? Because you bummed my ancestors, motherfucker.
What were you saying, Mindy?
I feel like
Ancestors
No,
are
say
like
it.
hell.
the only reason this doesn't really matter is because like the Empire State Building,
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's bigger. Like, the Twin Towers were like thin,
Mm-hmm.
and they were just like tall.
Then what a lot
Yeah,
of...
pick on a target your own size.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in like
We can't talk about
1945,
Yeah,
or
we'll
like
talk
the
about
40s or something,
Mhm.
there was like a bomber
Yeah.
coming in, and there was like a bunch of fog.
Oh, I read about that.
Yeah, and it like crashed into the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
And like a lot of people died. There's like a big fire, but it just like left a big gash in it.
It didn't.
Oh,
knock
really?
Yeah,
over.
and then there's a lady that was like in the elevator, and she got like hurt and she couldn't get up, and the paramedics like rescued her, and they were sending her down on the elevator, and then the elevator fucking went 80 floors down.
Oh my god.
Hey,
I sent it in the group chat.
Hey, construction workers, stop building to the moon. It's not safe. Okay.
Wait,
They're driving planes through it.
But she lived. That girl lived.
so the Empire State
Was she-
Empire State Building ate a fucking.
It was
Autistic?
a bomber.
Is that even bigger or is that smaller?
I can show you the picture.
Is a bomber
The
a
thing
bomber?
The thing I was thinking
Never
about
heard of it.
was like.
It was hella long ago,
No,
right?
It was the 40s or something, like when they.
Yeah,
had,
you
like,
saw in History of Cool Kids?
Yeah, probably. But like the thing I was thinking about was
Wait,
like
history.
9/11.
Sorry.
With 9/11, like they were probably like going at it like hella fast, right?
Yeah, like they were going.
They were
Yeah.
going at it to kill.
Stop,
right?
you're making me
Uh,
gag.
Sorry. Yeah.
This triggers me.
Mander, can I ask you heart to heart?
We should do something like
Have you ever been a victim of something?
I don't know.
Come on, I asked you this earlier and you couldn't tell me straight up, but I could see something at the
What do
tip
you
of your
define as a
tongue.
victim?
Just a victim of something. So maybe someone cut you off. Maybe someone put your face in some dirt. Maybe someone touched you when you didn't appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Maybe
I
someone
was just
did.
a victim.
I was, yeah, well, no, it was just an example.
No, I don't know.
You were a victim? Can I tell you what I was a victim of?
Sure. Heart to heart.
Kaiser, if you're listening, I want to tell you something very heart to heart. You and your nurses, do yourself a big favor. Jump off a fucking bridge.
Are you gonna say that they touched you?
No. The nurses at Kaiser, honestly, you and your families, light yourself on fire.
What did they do?
Oh my god.
Yes. Because
My
if you,
sister-in-law works there.
well, yeah, save her while you can, because I'm coming.
What?
Yeah. If you guys ever grab my grandmother by her shoulders again and tell her to go back to her room when she was asking to call somebody on your guys' phone, there will be war. And
Is
there
that
will
what
be hell to
happened?
pay. Yes, Mander.
She said, "Can I borrow your phone?" They say, "Get the fuck out."
My sweet old grandma is in the hospital with my grandpa that has had many strokes for the past several weeks. Is that funny games to you, Dom? Is there something to chuckle about there? No. So my grandma's phone was dead. Okay? She needs to call my mom. She's lost. She's confused. She has Parkinson's. She goes up to the front desk. Dom, why are you laughing?
Dude, this is gonna make me cry.
Dom, why in the hell are you
If we
laughing,
don't
Dom?
laugh, we're gonna cry.
She walks up to the front desk. She says, "Excuse me," in her shaky old voice. "Excuse me, can I borrow a phone?" And they grab her by both her shoulders, like she's a
God.
12-year-old infant, and they say, "Hey, go back to your room and use your own phone." And they send her back to her room. If you guys pull that fucking stunt again, this is a heart-to-heart, motherfucker. I'll shoot your ass right in the fucking middle. I'll shoot you on the clock.
You know what the problem is, right?
Oh my god.
Thank you, Dom.
You know what the problem is, right?
What?
We call them essential workers.
And they're,
And they're all high and mighty right now.
they went through COVID. God bless them.
But it doesn't fucking matter.
Fuck you. You went through COVID. Good job. You did your job. You did what you were paid
You know
for.
who else was essential workers?
Jesus.
I was gonna go on a lower scale.
Oh,
Fucking Safeway workers.
Safeway workers, you stock fucking
CVS
produce.
workers.
Who gives a fuck? I could find produce in the Arctic. Here's the problem. Okay? Bully my fucking grandma again, and it's gonna be fucking war. Okay?
You have it out for him.
You got me? Because I don't think people are hearing me. I want this to blow up on Twitter. Hashtag fuck the nurse race. Fuck the nurse races.
They're gonna get even more entitled. Oh, wait.
Tell me, Mander.
You prank called the...
Kaiser?
Yeah, prank called Kaiser.
Call Kaiser.
I don't stand behind any of this.
What?
I don't stand behind this.
Thank you for calling the Kaiser Permanente Antioch Medical Center. For English, press 1. Para Español, you have reached operator services. For
No, this is gonna be real. I want to talk to you about my grandma.
No, yeah, I'm not behind his rant though.
Wait.
Don't say anything mean.
About
Wait.
Women's health center appointment and advice services. If you think you are having a medical or psychiatric emergency, email 911 or go to the nearest hospital.
Hey, I'm about to in a second, hun. If you don't put me on the phone with someone.
Please say or enter your medical record number.
Oh my god.
Don't have one.
You can't even get on the phone. So.
Come on. Don't have one. Put me on
Man,
the
it's set
phone.
up for people like you.
Do you have a complaint? Do you have a complaint center? I have a complaint.
Yes, member services. Would you like their phone number?
Yes, please, right now. Hold on a second, honey. I'm writing it down. 1-800
464?
464.
Yes.
Okay. Well, goodbye. Fucking over it, man.
She's gonna call and say, you're gonna get a very angry call.
Give me the fucking call, dude. I'm over this shit. No, they're gonna hear it because they don't ever hear about it. They don't ever hear about the situations.
Calling Kaiser Permanente.
Get on with it, broad.
We may record or monitor your call. For the latest information.
More options.
Oh my god. Oh my
Would
god.
you like, say prescriptions or press 1? Please hold for the next available representative.
All to tell you, grab my fucking grandma by her shoulders and send her back to her room. Go fuck yourself.
Just no matter who it is, just be like, you think my time's a fucking game?
You think this is a fucking joke?
Here we are. Hello?
Hello, this is Javier. How can I assist you today?
Hey, Javier, I have a big problem.
Okay, I'd be happy to help with your big problem. Is it okay if I ask you some questions to open up your account?
No, there's no opening of accounts I need. I have a complaint that happened with my grandmother the other day. I was told this was the complaint number, and I need to file a complaint. Now.
Okay, so if you don't just file a complaint, is it okay if I ask you some questions to be able to document the complaint?
Let me tell you this first, okay? My grandmother was grabbed by the shoulders by a nurse. Your nurses have real nerves grabbing my grandmother, okay? Those nurses need to be shut the hell down because they've been treating my grandmother and grandfather like shit, okay?
Grandfather.
And it's serious business. I'm not playing with you. Javier?
I understand your concerns. Is it okay if I ask you some questions? I do want to document the complaint, so that way I can take all the information. I do need to notate some information, so that way we can submit it.
I don't have any
Can
names.
I ask you some questions?
I don't have any names. Let me preface it with this. I don't have any names. Okay?
Okay.
This happened at Antioch Kaiser Permanente. My poor grandmother that has Parkinson's was shaking up a storm. This is hard for me to talk about, sir. She was shaking up a storm, and her poor phone was dead. There's only one servant allowed in the visiting room, okay? There's only one family member. And her phone was dead. She went to the front desk and asked for the phone. They grabbed her by her shoulders and acted like she was a senile old lady and sent her back to her room. She just needed a phone to call, sir. That's all. And these nurses have real nerve. This is getting real. I put it on mute, but this is getting
I
real.
understand, sir. Again, is it okay if I ask you some questions? I do want to document information for you so it can be looked into.
Jesus Christ, Javier.
I
It happened in Antioch.
understand that, sir. In regards to the information, though, I do need a document in order for me to submit it for you.
Okay, well, what the hell do you have to document? What kind of questions are they? Can we just hear them first?
Of course. Yeah, I would have to ask them in order for you to answer them.
Well, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Are you a member of Kaiser Permanente, sir?
I am a user of Kaiser Permanente, but this ain't about me. This is about my grandmother. This is...
Oh, I understand that, sir. In regards to the question, I referenced that because at that point I can pull up your information, and then that way I can file a complaint under your name. So that way it can be filed in regards to the information.
I just want this to go to straight to corporate. I don't want no names involved because I don't want to be blacklisted. I go in there and get the vaccine and all of a sudden I know I get a herpes shot. I don't know what's going on in there, okay? I just need it filed under an anonymous person that their nurses need an attitude adjustment and they need to pick it up because my grandmother doesn't deserve that type of treatment. This is getting real, man.
Say,
Okay, sir. Well, unfortunately, in regards to anonymous complaint, I can include information, but at that point, resolution, you won't have any contact with case managers as I don't have any information on it.
I'm not looking to sue nobody. I don't need my pockets any bigger than they are. I just need the anonymous complaint sent just so these nurses understand that it's their job to treat my grandmother with at least a little bit of dignity.
Okay, was this at an ER? Was this at urgent care? Was it a specific department? Where did this occur?
My grandpa was having many strokes. He was ER and then submitted into a room. And yes, doctor, I'm not going to say the doctor. I'm not even going to go there. But that doctor was very understanding. It was just the nurses that were being a bit odd, okay, to say the least. I don't want to go there.
Well, I definitely understand, sir. Definitely understand it can be hard to speak about it or to go over that information. And definitely understand your concerns in regards
Finally,
to
some fucking help.
as you advised, blacklisted. Unfortunately, we want the information. We want good things or bad things happen. We want to make sure that they're addressed. And the only way we can do that is if we receive the information. So thank you for calling, first of all.
Thank you.
But we do like to document the information because, again, it needs to be addressed.
Yeah, what I say goes on next.
At that point, sorry.
If I was, let's say if I was running this joint, okay, I would sit down all the nurses and I would just tell them, look, you guys, sometimes you got to wipe someone's ass because they can't go by themselves, okay? That was another issue that was way back when that I don't want to address right now, but I've had a long history of these nurses acting up, okay? So I say we just sit them all down and we tell them, look, keep treating these old, because they think they can get over on the old people, right? Nah, not on my watch, okay? That's just ridiculous. But I just want it to be written down, write it down somewhere, send it to the boss of the Antioch Kaiser, whatever you got to do. I'll be happy after that. Typing. He's typing things. This is real though. This really happened, so I don't feel bad. Sorry, Javier,
Yeah.
you're a very nice guy.
Tommy's good at his job.
And Javier, I want to tell you this. That was your name, right, sir?
That is correct.
Javier, I want to tell you this. You're a good guy. I know you're not one of them nurses, but I'm just projecting my anger because these nurses got me riled up. They got me real teed up.
Oh, you're fine, sir.
Sorry. Poor Javier.
Aside from the complete information, is there anything else I can help?
No, that was all. Just as long as it's written down somewhere and where someone will read it and someone will see. What?
Definitely shall be filing that complaint.
On scale.
Was that relevant? Do you think that was a relevant complaint? Does this happen often, basically, or no?
Regards to specifics, no, sir. It's going to be dependent. Again, that's why we want to have all the information possible, so it can be addressed by our case managers. That way they look into the information and advise.
Let's just say, I'll give you one piece of information. Let's just say it was Dr. They were under his supervision. But Dr. is a great man, okay? Just the nurses that are around him are bringing him down. Well, it kind of reminds me of my father. That's all the reasons I say that. He's a great man. He knows what he's talking about, and he has accurate predictions and diagnosis.
Okay. Anything else I can help with?
That's all, and I'm very thankful for you, Javier. I'm very grateful for you. I have huge amounts of gratitude towards you, and I appreciate you for listening to my complaint.
My pleasure, sir. Thank you for taking the time to give us a call. I hope you have a great rest of your night.
God bless you, Javier. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Hey, now hopefully that's a lesson to you, okay? I hope I knew the bitch.
How much you want to bet that? How much you want to bet Javier just went?
I heard him typing,
Yeah,
bro.
but you think he just went like this?
No,
Just
let
like
me-
random keys?
that felt so good to get off my that was like a therapy. And I feel like enlightened now.
That's good.
Yeah, because you were really peed up about it. You were really teed up and peed up about it.
Yeah, and I'm sick of it. I'm glad I got to fucking put my foot down. I just didn't want to give any names out there. They might blacklist my grandfather.
No, I swear.
What did I tell them? They might blacklist me. I'd say I'm getting the COVID shot and getting hit with a fucking dose of herpes.
No, I swear the nurses are entitled.
They are! They think they're
said-
so good!
They called it the front line.
They're not, bro.
They called it the front line.
You're a nurse.
It's like a military thing.
I went up there. Look, literally, I went up there. I was like, "Hey, where's room 2 blah blah blah?" Because I don't want to give his room number just in case he might go in there.
Mm-hmm.
They looked at me like I was a person battling autism for the past 10 years. And they act like I just asked the most outlandish question that they've ever heard. Just learn some dignity, learn some respect, and I won't have to call Javier. I Karen'd it tonight, and I'm proud.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking on the quarterback. Yeah, fucking on the quarterback.